good practice for me. Yeah. Hi everyone, welcome to the FZ Forza graded Irish finals here in the National Indoor Arena in Blanchardstown. I'm delighted to be joined by under-19 national coach Aisling Ryan sitting with me in on the commentary today.
Hello everyone.
So we are going to be starting off with the Grade F women's doubles final, which is between Katie Danes and Eva Fox-Hughes against Sarah Barry and Ciara Kennedy. Should be some good matches here today, Aisling, and I'm looking forward to watch some of the games.
We've already had some of the singles finals earlier today, plenty of three-setters and some excellent competitive badminton.
Yeah, the hall looks fantastic today as well, set up by the volunteers yesterday. We're setting up the hall for 5 or 6 hours. They did a fantastic job of setting up the hall here. We're delighted as well. This event has been sponsored by the Carlton Hotel Blanchardstown, which sponsor many of our events, as well as Forza, who have sponsored our events for many years. So we're delighted to have those two sponsors on board to bring you these events. Also today we have had 78 players in total playing in the finals today. Overall in the graded competitions, we had 538 players entered across grades A through to H, which is a fantastic amount of entries in this event, isn't it, Aisling?
As you mentioned earlier, Craig, it's probably very unique to our sport and our NGB that we have all these graded nationals. I don't know whether you would find this across many of the other sports in Ireland, so it's a huge opportunity for all members and at all club levels to participate in a national final here.
No, for sure, it's fantastic today. Some of these players potentially getting to play in a setup like this for the first time, and we've got a nice turnout of spectators in the crowd as well, travelling to support their players from their clubs, family and friends, and it's great to see so many familiar faces again back at this event.
So our women's doubles is going on here on court 1. So Aoibhinn Fox-Hughes, Katie Danes versus Sarah Barry and Ciara Kennedy. Players just practice serving here now, ahead of the start.
Michael O'Mara, of course, well-known badminton figure, taken to the umpire's chair for this match.
Ciara Kennedy and Sarah Barry. And on my left, Aoibhinn Fox-Hughes and Katie Danes.
Plenty of support here in the crowd for both pairings.
Aoibhinn Fox-Hughes.
Yeah, it's great to see so many family and friends come out to support the matches here today.
Aoibhinn setting us off here.
Service over.
Maybe a little bit of nerves creeping in there for the first serve. Just long there, some quick exchanges there in the first rally of the match.
Yeah, you're right. Definitely some nerves I've seen so far in some of the games today, Aisling. Potentially some people aren't used to playing in such a massive hall in this kind of setup, and it is different coming to play in a hall like this from playing in a local hall, isn't it? You yourself have played in many different halls, including here, so you know what it's like to play in a big venue.
Definitely, and the big arenas, you can factor in things like drift, maybe even the noise, the courts beside you. Factors like that can really affect the game. So once the players settle in and get used to that kind of thing, might be a bit faster on one side, might be a bit slower on another side, they tend to relax in and to get their best badminton out, and hopefully everyone can do that and get their best badminton out today.
Definitely, yeah, I've seen some of the players today already struggling a little bit with the length in the hall on their lifts. You've seen that a little bit in this match already. Lifts wide and lifts out the back.
Service over. 5.
Two young girls off to a good start here, Sarah and Ciara. But the two girls representing NUIG there, from looking at their jerseys, settling in now. Oh, good rally there. Good long rally.
Yeah, good rally there, using the length well there. Just unlucky from the back on the attack there into the net.
Good defense there.
Still struggling a little bit with their length. Need to remember in a hall like this, you need to give everything a little bit more when you're hitting it.
Sarah and Ciara actually judging that back line very well, leaving them drop.
Service over, 7-6. Service over, 7-all.
7-all. Very tight here at the start of this.
Sarah Barry actually already played in the singles final in the grade F today already, beating one of our young up-and-coming junior players, Hannah Shokin, earlier. She won that 24-22, 21-17, 21-8. So she's already won the grade F ladies singles final, Sarah Barry. So looking to win another final here in the ladies doubles.
And add to her title collection.
Oh, look, a nice return of serve there. Fast push.
To level the match, 9-all. Good attacking play there. Oh, the flat exchange there. Very good defense there from Katie.
Yeah, that's a nice drop there.
Lovely change of pace there by the girls on the far side.
That'll take us to the break then.
Very tight at the mid-game interval.
Yeah, nice change of pace there. Taking the drop back into the tee, into the middle of the court, which is very important, ladies doubles. Trying to play between the players, making both players go for that, and taking it to 11-10.
Creating that little bit of hesitation, that little bit of element of confusion between the pairing.
So we have 4 courts in operation here today for the finals. You can hear our announcer Dave Murphy there calling on the next game onto another course as the match continues here at 11-10.
Sarah to serve. Or Ciara to serve.
11-10. Play.
Both pairings here will have discussed tactics there at the mid-game interval. Maybe even just settling themselves going into the second half of this first set.
13-10.
Sarah Barry is actually featuring in all 3 finals here today. She's also going to be featuring in the mixed doubles grade F final with her partner Evan Conroy later today. That game is scheduled for after 2 p.m. So really good results so far for Sarah in this graded F nationals, winning the singles and looking to take another title in the doubles and potentially go for all 3 in the mixed later. So a good grade F for her so far, Ashton.
And Ciara Kennedy also competed in a singles final earlier as well. She was unlucky to miss out in a third set there.
Just again, we see another one go wide there.
The girls very persistent in their attack there in that rally.
16-11.
Sarah and Ciara just have had a run of points here after the break, which has put
Service over.
Danes and Fox Hughes under a bit of pressure.
16.
They need to try and get a few points back here if they're going to look to take this game.
13-16.
And there's one for them.
Just one landing in there that she decided to leave. And it's quite hard to judge the length and judge where the shuttle is, if the shuttle's going to be in or out in this hall. Again, very different from playing in a smaller venue.
And we've seen that earlier, Craig, with the singles finals, maybe players not judging the hall so well, maybe in the first set, and then a complete turnaround in the second, you know, really getting the feel for the hall and becoming much more comfortable playing themselves into the game in the second.
Yeah, definitely we saw players trying to get a better judgment of length after they played their first game. A lot of players struggling on their first game just to get the length in here. 18-13 now to Sarah and Ciara. Nice attack from the back there.
19-13.
Sarah and Ciara both still under 19 again for the upcoming season. I'll be using this as experience for maybe playing on the under 19 circuit next year.
20 game point.
So we see another one go wide. Nice attack there again to take the first game. Sarah and Ciara 21-13.
Being very relentless on their attack, really looking for the openings, being nice and aggressive, which you need in ladies doubles. And working very hard to play the attacking shots there in those rallies.
Yeah, what are Katie and Ava going to discuss now, Ashton, at the break here to try and turn this game around?
Hopefully they can really settle themselves in. I feel maybe a little bit nervous on the defence, maybe forcing shots maybe that weren't there, and I hope that they do settle in here, and then they can start kind of implementing their tactic then once they get settled. How do you feel, Craig? What do you think maybe?
Yeah, we see one of the coaches coming on there. I believe that's Sarah Barry's father on court there.
Paul Barry, who competed in a final himself earlier.
So an experienced player able to give them some more advice here how to take this final over the line and get the win.
Sarah Barry coming from Ardnacrusha Club in County Clare.
Yeah, it's a big club down in Ardnacrusha. Lots of players featuring from that club today in the finals.
A lot, yeah. Micheál O'Loughlin we saw earlier in the final. Evan Conroy, Sarah's partner later in the mixed doubles, also a member of Ardnacrusha Club.
That's a nice start there from Katie and Ava, just trying to get a little bit more on the attack in this game than they were in the last game.
Players being very purposeful with their serves in this game, you know, really kind of taking their time, stepping up and looking to attack straight off it.
Yeah, we see a nice 3-love start there. It's going to give them a bit of confidence in this game.
4-love.
Definitely much more aggressive, looking to play much more attacking shots this set straight from the get-go.
See one just go long there.
Well judged by Ciara. A little bit of hesitation there on the attack, but the right idea, the right shot.
3-4.
Nice deep angle there on those smashes. Difficult to defend.
Yeah, we've many volunteers and umpires here today helping us as well. Wouldn't be possible to run such a fantastic event without these volunteers, umpires, officials. So massive thanks to them for being here today. We see many of them around the hall today, some helping with shuttle control, some helping with announcing, and many of our umpires on the chairs today. Nice smash there.
We're quite well internationally regarded for our umpires and our volunteers as well in terms of line judging. They've been travelling over throughout Europe.
Yeah, many of them were at the recent European Championships in Madrid. Some of our line judges and umpires taking part in that, where we had some good results from the Irish there also. Not making it into the quarterfinals, losing out to Anders Antonsen. So had many of our line judges and officials travel to the European events and represent very well.
Lots of opportunities to travel within those roles as well, Craig.
Yeah, and I would encourage more people to get involved with either volunteering or umpiring. It's a great way to be involved with the sport and get to travel a little bit as well as you work your way up through the umpiring and line judging. We see Sarah and Kira just coming back now, 8-6 up here. They seem to be putting a little bit of pressure on Katie and Eva.
Good push there into the backhand side from the returner serve from Katie. 8-all, the match drawing level again.
It's unlucky there. Tried to attack and just unforced error there from Kira at the net.
Serve just falling short there. Left by Sarah to hit the ground. 9-all. Again, the girls here on the near side putting a lot of pressure, really having to defend well. Katie and Evie.
Of course, we've been running this event for a couple of years now, and the players will get to attend award ceremony this evening in the Carlton Hotel, where they'll be presented with their trophies or runners-up medals. A nice way to appreciate the play that's gone on during this event.
And this is just the finals here today, so the competitions themselves, some even have taken place before Christmas. So these players have been training hard coming up to these finals, this final schedule for May, but some of the events in December, January. So plenty of time for the players to maybe go away, train, suss out the opposition in some cases. But the preparations is always a real mounting excitement coming up to this event for the players.
For sure. We just see the players coming back on court there. Kira Kennedy's dad leaving the court, giving them some advice.
Good communication between the pairings there as well. There's plenty of chat going on, plenty of encouragement. That serve just falling short. So the game within 1 point again. Nice disguise on the initial drop from Evie. And good defence from Kira to get it back.
13-10 now. Unlucky there.
They really did so well on the counter attack there. They were unfortunate there in that finish. But Kira very alert at the net in the early stages of that rally.
That one's fallen in there. I just feel over this game, Sarah and Kira have been the more aggressive pairing, and that's allowed them to convert more points over both of the games.
And maybe the advantage that they had was that they played in the singles earlier and maybe got used to the haul in that way.
Yeah, that could potentially play a factor as well. That they seem to have made less unforced errors on the length than,
and judging the lines
than the other girls.
17-10.
There are also warm-up courts here today for the players to warm up within the arena. So there's 4 warm-up courts. So the players have been here since quite early on hitting in this hall, getting used to it.
Service over.
Evine apologising for hurting her opponent. Again, very good defence, solid defence from Evine to enable her to get on the attack. Can the girls make a comeback here? 12-18. They are looking confident. They're looking determined.
Yeah, that's nice there. Push down into the backhand. Looking for a weak reply to the net. She found it. Converted that point.
Lovely net kill.
Yeah, they're not letting them win this match easily.
There's a real spark there. There is fight and determination behind these two girls. Another good rally where they went from defence to attack.
Yeah, nice defence there from the Galway girls. We see another enforced error there. A little bit of nerves creeping in here for Sarah and Ciara, I think, actually.
Definitely, yeah. They're just maybe forcing the shots a little bit or hesitating when they might have smashed before, played a little bit freer.
That's a nice shot there.
Just found the gap well, found the opening very, very well. Well placed by Ciara there.
Come from 18-11 down there. That was a great run of points there.
Very impressive. Just the body smash there from Ciara.
A match point here now for Sarah and Ciara.
Again on the flat exchange. Yeah. Some excellent rallies there, Craig. You know, attack to defence, defence to attack, counter-attacking, soft shots, flat exchanges. A nice game of women's doubles, some very typical women's doubles played there.
Yeah, Evine and Katie were finding their rhythm towards the end of that second game, but it just wasn't enough for how aggressive Sarah and Ciara were for the whole match. And I think that's what won them that final.
Maybe wavered a little bit there as the girls had to fight back, but held their nerve very well there in the end to take the game. And very well done to Ciara and Sarah, the new national women's doubles grade F champions.
Sarah, of course, having won 2 out of the 3 grade F finals that she's in today, so she'll be looking to go for the triple now later in the mixed doubles. So we're just awaiting the next match to go on court here. We'll be staying with you for the rest of the day. We hope you enjoy the streams. You also have access to all 4 courts being streamed here. We're going to be keeping the commentary on court 1 and court 3 mainly today, but you do have access to all 4 courts on the Badminton on YouTube.
So if you know anyone from your own club or your own county or your own province playing today, make sure to tune in and support them from home. All 4 provinces represented here today, Craig, as well.
Yeah, we have 78 players playing in the finals today. All parts of Ireland, all provinces being represented. Some players featuring in multiple grades also. But it's a great event. and Badminton Ireland has been running this event for a couple of years now, and it's had great success and been really well received. And it's a great opportunity for the players to play in such a great venue with such a great setup. As we see one of the main man, Greg Farrell, coming on to get the court ready for the next match.
And the court's often wiped down in between games, maybe players sweat, a little bit of condensation. So just between games it's important to wipe down the surfaces there.
So we're going to be looking at the Grade B women's doubles final next on this course. Molly Davis, Jennifer Lawler, coming up against Fiona Farrell, Susan Gilmore. Should be in for an exciting match here, Ashin, on this one.
Yes, the pairs here, very experienced pairings here. Molly Davies and Jennifer Lawler played together for quite a while. I think they played together at underage level as well, so know each other extremely well on court and off court. I think 3 of the 4 players here, Craig, are Galway Lawn Tennis Club.
Yep, that's right, Ashley. And then Fiona Farrell is from Dublin.
So I think tactically these pairings are going to be very aware of each other's game, so I'm excited to see how they use this knowledge now on court playing against each other. A lot of these players, to get to these graded finals, the draws were quite big, Craig.
Yeah, well, I mean, we had 538 players entered across all the grades. That's from A to H. Now, we don't have the Grade A finals being played here today. That event was played out at the time.
Traditionally, it has been played out, hasn't it, over the last number of years? Yeah,
because there's ranking points available for that one. It must be played out at the time.
And played over 2 days, Saturday and a Sunday.
Yeah, and then we have the finals of grades B through to H here today. So we had a massive entry, which is great to see after the COVID break in badminton. Everybody coming back and entering in the events, participating in the events, and getting the sport back up and running.
And it was difficult for the indoor sports. We were probably one of the last sports to return, just with the regulations that were there, but the enthusiasm hasn't really wavered, Craig. We have still huge entry into the tournaments, particularly the graded events, which was brilliant to see.
Yeah, and it's a great event, this one.
The players just there at the meeting point, ready to proceed to the court.
We have our announcer Dave Murphy calling the matches here today. Molly Davis also featuring in the mixed doubles final. Doreen Fox Hughes later today.
And I think the Grade B women's singles was the only event that's not running today, but there were entries in every other event, which is great.
Yeah, that's right.
Slightly ahead of schedule, I think, here today, Craig.
Yeah, which is good, and that just shows you how well the volunteers and the guys on the events team are running things here today. Everything running really smoothly, on time, and
the players being really professional, well prepared.
Yeah, at the meeting points on time, which is important, and that's what's keeping the matches going.
Very lucky to have this set up here in the National Indoor Arena. Very, very impressive facility.
Yeah, of course, we're Badminton Ireland also using this as the national training centre for the high performance players.
and our underage national squads taking place here throughout the year.
Yeah, we've seen many players playing here today that will be featuring in the national squad setup also. It's good to see some of the junior players, Ashton, playing in these events as well, isn't it?
Yes, and just getting different competition for them, you know, testing themselves against more experienced players and from players around the country that they might not get the opportunity to play against.
Yeah, it's a great way for them to get more matches and a bit more experience playing in this kind of setup as they improve and go through their junior rankings. It's great to see them playing in some of these events. So we're just waiting for this match to be called on court here. Of course, we had the Irish Interprovincial Finals taking place last month, and that took place in Baldoyle Badminton Centre. Long running event. Many players that are playing here today would have been featuring in that event also.
One of the big events now on the Irish badminton calendar, a calendar that is quite full, Craig.
Yeah, I mean, with it, we have events nearly every weekend at the moment. There's nearly something every weekend, whether it's a juvenile event, adult event, a masters event. There's something every weekend, and there's plenty of badminton to be played.
Our season, despite we were able with restrictions to run some events, maybe in a more restricted format, but this year it felt as if nearly a lot of the season was squashed into a couple of months, and we were determined to get the events played, which was great.
Yeah, it was just tight coming back from COVID. A lot of events to squeeze in to try and get some sort of season made up. But I mean, the provinces and the events team have done a great job of getting all those events out. And we've seen good entry in the events as well, which is great to see. People eager to get back playing after the long break in the sport.
And there used to be a little bit of an off season with badminton. It doesn't seem to be as much the case. Maybe players would have taken a break traditionally through the summer, but players still competing and playing during the summer.
Yeah, many of the players keeping their badminton going all year round now, and it's such a great sport. You can play it all year round, and that's what we see now. A lot of the times, events running all the time. Many of the clubs running summer clubs. As we see the club leagues come to a close. Massive campus here as well on the National Sports Campus. It's fantastic to have this venue provided to us for our events, and have the support of Sport Ireland for many of these events.
It's great to have a base for elite sport in Ireland here. For example, you could be travelling through the campus and see some of the most elite level players that are competing out there across athletics, rugby. You'll often see them around campus, so it is a great opportunity for players to come here, and you really get that sense that there's a professionalism and that you just feel a part of sport and maybe rise to the occasion as such when you're coming to this competition. You can really feel the professionalism around it.
Yeah, we see many different sports have their training centres here. We have right beside us in this hall, we have the National Gymnastics Training Centre, where Commonwealth gold medalist Reece McClenaghan trains every day. Also then we have the Irish Rugby Sevens team. They train in the hall beside us here also, beside the indoor arena. Many familiar faces in training with the rugby team there.
And there's huge development still going on campus here, Craig.
Of course, yeah. The big one for us is going to be the velodrome, one of the major constructions to come next. We're really excited to see that get underway and get some events running in there as soon as construction's finished.
And how many badminton courts, Craig, would be in the middle of that?
It's likely we're going to have 16 badminton courts on that venue, which is going to be another fantastic facility and venue to host events and training.
Will that be one of the largest badminton centres then in the country?
Yes, and the only velodrome in the country also. Currently we don't have a velodrome in Ireland. Of course, we'll have the cycling events happening around the outside of the arena. So just waiting on the schedule here for the next matches. Of course, the matches can't start until their scheduled time. So, players getting ready to play now. Picking side and who serves. Of course, that happens at the start of every match.
Decided by a coin toss. Maybe in a club or maybe at a games night, you might just toss up the shuttle, see where the cork points to. And the advantages, Craig, of winning the toss, what are they?
Well, especially in this venue now, I've seen already that potentially you can have more of an advantage on one side of the court. So you might like to start on the stronger side of the court, for example, in here, where the drift isn't so strong, and try and get the first game won. Very similar to what we saw on the last ladies doubles. A lot of mistakes being made from our near side. And a lot of shuttles going out the side and out the back. A little bit of drift staff direction in this venue today.
Okay.
Something the players might not be so familiar with as well, Aisling, is drift, as it tends to only happen in the larger venues.
Yeah. Not as much maybe in a 1 court or 2 court hall.
Should see some high level ladies doubles in this game. Possibly you've played some of these players yourself, Aisling?
I have in recent years, yes. All players would be familiar faces on the circuit, in the Irish circuit events and the open circuit events, which are probably the highest level national events that we have here. So you'd have your Connacht Open, Ulster Open, Munster Open, Leinster Open. And all of these players would be familiar with those events and be very competitive at those events. Fiona Farrell, a Leinster senior team representative, originally from Longford, but plays most of her badminton now in Dublin and in the Dublin District League.
Yeah,
Jennifer, Molly and Susan, all from Galway Lawn Tennis Club.
Yeah, they're having lots of good results in the, as you said, the ranking events, Aisling. and Connacht Open, which was the last of those to take place.
Molly and Jennifer in the maroon, and Susan and Fiona in blue.
Ready to play?
And we've seen that here today, a lot of the doubles pairings opting to play in the same colour.
Just about to get started here now. Of course, players leaving their rackets and equipment in the boxes at the side of the court.
On court 3, we'll have another women's doubles final, the Grade C National Women's Doubles Final taking place.
So, of course, matches can be called up to 15 minutes before they're scheduled here today.
Okay, ladies. Try yourself.
Again, we see the practice serves. Very accurate there. We haven't seen too much flick serving here in the doubles so far yet, Craig.
No, not too much. We might see a little bit more in this game. We'll see. But I think as well, just because of the drift and the length in the hall, we haven't seen too much flick serving. Players a little bit wary of how to judge the length on the flick serve in this hall. So we've seen just some solid short backhand serves from most players today.
Molly Davis to serve to Susan Gilmore. Love on play.
Molly Davis to serve here to get us underway. Yeah, nice drive return there. And take the first point.
Just as you predicted, Craig, the flick serve.
Just as I predicted, the flick serve out the back there. Just the drift on that carrying it. Remember, in this hall, we have a little bit more drift from the side Fiona and Susan are playing from. So they just need to be a bit careful about that in this match.
Service over, 2-1.
Both pairings here determined to keep it a fast-paced game anyway. And the flick serve. Lovely cross block there.
Oh, lucky, nice smash onto the body there, just forcing Fiona to block out the side of the court.
Oh, nice defense there from Susan.
Service over, 3-2. Service over.
Of course, Fiona Farrell and Susan Gilmore were the #1 seeds in the event itself.
Service over.
And they beat Viva McKeown and Julia O'Reilly to make this final. Molly Davis, Jennifer Lawler beating Ashley Coyne and Orla Craven to get to this final.
A tight game, I believe, Craig.
Yeah, 24-22 in the third in that semi-final
Wow.
for Molly and Davis, Jennifer Lawler. So there's some good matches played also at that event.
Definitely earned their place here in the finals today.
For sure, for sure. As we see a nice return there from Fiona. Just making sure she's pushed it into the court far enough to stop Jennifer doing anything with it at the net, which is really important in doubles action. It's getting a little bit of length, trying to get it between the players to stop the front player making kills and making plays.
Gaining the attack, yeah.
7-3.
7-3 lead here for Susan and Fiona. Lots of flicks going on here in this game.
Service over.
Yeah, they seem to be getting a little bit more used to the length now.
Good placement there from Jennifer between the two.
Of course, the other rounds of this event were played back in March
8-5.
in Baldor Badminton Centre, and all of the finals been played here today. Yeah, Molly reading that one well there.
Service over.
Seen Susan come onto her backhand, just pushed forward and took the net well.
And very tidy net kill, finishing it off.
Seven, 8.
Of course, the grade B is the highest grade that we have here today, since the grade A was played out already.
Fiona returning the net cord, determined to stay in the rally here. Counter-attacking well. A very good change again there. We saw from defence to attack, playing a block and just getting the lift. Totally turning the rally on its head.
No, looky there, nice smash there from Molly. Onto the body again. If you know, a lot of body smashes here we've seen so far. Another one just going wide there. You've seen a lot go wide on that side today, Ashton, haven't we? Even in the previous game.
Yes. Players maybe need to narrow their margins there.
Aye, Molly catching the top of the net there with the drop shot. As we see Fiona fall. She looks to be okay. She's just getting back up. A nice shot there though, into the centre, and another nice drop which caught the top of the net, winning the point.
Huge determination there for Fiona to return that.
Please hang it off a bit.
Thank you.
Sorry, it's Molly.
She appears to be okay. She's playing on.
10-9.
And 10-9.
Yeah. 11-9 interval.
Yeah, Fiona just says that's twice there to herself. Just not quite ready for those body smashes that Molly seems to be hitting a lot of. That brings us to 11-9 there at the break.
A good fight back from the girls, Molly and Jennifer there. Trailing a little bit at the start of that, but fought back well. As you said, Craig, making good use of the body smashes.
Yeah, it seems to be happening a lot in this game. Quite a few flick serves as well.
Pushing the opponents off the net.
Court 1.
Forcing them to the back of the court.
20 seconds.
Still a tight game.
Play.
Good return of serve there from Susan.
Yep, nice return of serve there.
11.
Onto the net early, flat into the backhand corner.
And a nice deep smash from Susan. Great angle on it to force the mistake from Jennifer.
Service over. 12-11.
Unlucky with the backhand, trying to play it to the middle to maybe set up again. Again, a beautiful return of serve there. Really alert, very aware, pushing forward, trusting her doubles partner at the back.
Yeah, nice change of direction there. Just finding the gap on the cross block.
forcing the two girls to run for it. Good change of pace from Molly on the shot, throwing in the drop shot, which we actually haven't seen an awful lot of in this game.
No, we've seen a lot more smashing in this game, actually.
Steep body smash.
Yep.
Forcing the error from that. But maybe tactically, Jennifer and Molly discussed that, to throw in the odd drop that their opponents might not expect.
That's unlucky there.
Fiona read it well.
Yeah, that's unlucky. Fiona pushed back thinking she would need to cover the back court, just leaving a little bit too much space in the front there where the point was lost.
17.
Unlucky to push that one wide there from Susan. Again, Fiona was there, she read it well.
Just seen a few unforced errors now, Ashton, haven't we? The last 4 or 5
Yeah.
points here from Fiona and Susan. That's a nice shot there from Fiona. She's taking the net early, which is what they're going to need to do more here, Ashton, if they want to turn this game around.
That's
Block
a
to the net
fabulous net spin.
and take the net early. I think that's just what Jennifer and Molly seem to be doing better at the moment. Blocking to the net and coming forward and looking to take control of the game at the net, as we see there. Molly again pushing onto the net to win that point.
Over 19-15.
And that takes great trust in your partner as well, you know, for you to go forward to commit to the net. You know, to have faith that your partner is there ready behind you in case it is popped over your head.
Game point now. That was good defense there from Fiona and Susan. Being put under a lot of pressure from Molly and Jennifer there, who have been attacking quite a lot in this match and pushing the net.
Yeah. Fiona, yeah.
1 game point saved.
Yeah. If you're serving it, yeah.
A little bit of confusion maybe as to who served last.
No, you're there. Yeah, you're there, Molly. Yeah.
The umpire will clarify now. Yeah.
Yeah, good fight here from Susan and Fiona. 2 game points saved now.
20.
Might give them a bit of confidence now. And that's game.
First game won by Molly Davis and Jennifer Lawler.
The flat push off the serve into the backhand side has worked well for both pairings.
Yeah, I feel Susan and Fiona are going to need to be a bit more aggressive on their attack here and pushing and taking control of the net if they're going to take this next game.
Maybe a little bit more patient on the attack as well.
We've just seen Molly and Jennifer be quite clinical on blocking and moving forward and taking the net.
A pair, Molly and Jennifer, who maybe are very, very familiar with one another, have played a lot of badminton together, and Susan and Fiona maybe not as familiar with each other. We saw maybe in a couple of instances there where maybe both went for the same shot.
Of course.
Did recover well at times. Fiona playing the circuit events with Lauren Au.
Of course, you need to play with someone of the correct grade in this event. Lauren obviously would have been featuring in the Grade A event. Umpire will call 20 seconds now, and we will get the next game underway.
Both pairs ready.
Play.
Tactics discussed. Ready to go again.
Again, pretty clinical there from Jennifer.
1 love.
Short lift, smash.
Determined there from the get-go. Close one.
Falling in that one.
Service over. 1 all.
And we see another body smash there from Molly.
Lovely defense there.
Nice change of direction there on the defense, just to find the gap on the cross.
Well whipped into the back corner there.
Service over. 2-3.
Of course, good support for Molly and Jennifer in the crowd there. Many of
their clubmates
their
participating
clubmates
today.
playing in some of the other events.
Clubmates and supporters here
We
from
saw-
Galway today.
We saw Callum Thomas win the singles against Reen Fox Hughes earlier on, both from Galway.
4-3.
Oh, it came over.
Oh, he just caught the net and come over there.
She was there waiting and ready. Maybe not expecting it to come over.
Yeah, nice defense again there from Susan and Fiona.
Oh, brilliant from Molly.
Yeah, brilliant racket.
Service over. 4-5.
Good move by Susan, but Molly had it covered. Good racket preparation.
Unlucky. Tried to find the gap between the two of them there. Just wide.
Service over. 6-5.
6-5 here. Similar enough to the first set. Close in the opening half.
Service over. 6 all. Six all, yeah.
Lucky there from Susan and Fiona. They really tried to attack there, but Molly, Jennifer ready on the defense.
Placing their defense very well, Craig, Jennifer and Molly.
Yeah, Ashin, I would like to see Fiona and Susan lay off a little bit more and try and force some more attacking opportunities. I think that could change the game around for them here. Again, there we see Molly pretty clinical at the net.
Service over. 8-7.
Change of shuttle here.
Okay.
Again, both pairings having to agree on the change of shuttle and the umpire, and has to be approved by the umpire. But everyone there happy to change. Lovely return.
Service over.
Serve.
8 all.
Just see one being left short there from Susan. Again, in this hall, you need to give 10% more on some shots compared to the smaller halls, Ashin.
Yeah. And in here, particularly with your smash, sometimes it can feel that you're really, really putting a huge amount behind it and maybe not getting the rewards for it. But as you said, giving that 10% more is so important.
Yeah, we will see in some of the games today, it can be quite difficult to hit through people in this hall.
Yeah.
and you really need to be prepared to play rallies and look for good chances and opportunities to find space.
And expect a lot more back than maybe generally in your average hall.
We'd like to see Susan and Fiona get in on the attack a little bit more in this half of this game. I think they're going to need to do that, Ashley, if they want to take this game.
Molly and Jennifer showing very positive body language, really up for this game. Really settled in so well since the start of that first set.
Yep, good attack there from Molly, Jennifer. Putting pressure, forcing short lifts.
Great follow-up on the attack as well. If it doesn't go down the first time, you know, they're determined to get the next one back. Not phased by maybe a good defence from their opposition. They're willing to keep working.
Pretty clinical again there from Molly. Possibly out the back, that one. Yeah, it's just gone out the back, that one, I think.
I think Molly knew herself she'd called
just
it.
Overswung a bit at it. Nice on the net there from Jennifer. The net kill.
Working very well together as a partnership here. Jennifer and Molly really rotating well around each other, very aware of where the other person is on court, following each other's shots up well.
And lucky there, just caught the frame of the racket. Unforced error.
I think Fiona and Susan need to push hard here now at this point in the game. Unlucky.
So it's over 15-10.
Also, the shuttle coming into the light sometime in this hall can make it quite difficult, Ashton.
Particularly on courts 1 and 4.
16-10.
Potentially players also not used to playing with the kind of high quality lighting that's in this hall, LED lighting.
And interestingly, this hall has been set up a number of ways over the last couple of years with the events that have been run. So it would have been quite different depending on what way the hall is set up. It's been set up, say, the opposite way in previous years for events. And that would make the lighting and the drift different.
Of course, the next event coming up next weekend. Juvenile Inter-County Finals.
Taking place in Galway, I believe, Craig?
Yep. It's going to be in NUIG, in Galway. Kingfisher, nice venue.
I think 3 provinces being represented at that.
Yep.
This year.
So it should be a good event, that.
From under 11 up to under 17.
19-12.
Same weekend, Inter-County Finals, grades B through H. It's also taking place in Galway. So it'll be a busy weekend, that.
Several events taking place in Galway this year. I believe the InterVarsities took place there, and also the Junior Cup, or the Grade A National Cup.
2 long-running events.
Match point here for Jennifer and Molly. And Fiona and Susan make a fight back here.
Yeah, and that's going to be it there. Molly, Jennifer, has to be said, Aisling, pretty clinical in that final.
Yeah, very determined. Once they got their focus, got used to the hall, they adapted really, really well. And probably from the midpoint in that first game, they really pushed on.
Just really relentless on the attack during that game, and really looking to challenge and take the net early, which I think made a big difference in that final.
The body smashing, again, very effective from both girls. And the follow-up from that too. Well done to Molly and Jennifer.
Molly, of course, going to be featured in the mixed doubles final, grade B later as well. So a chance for her to get another title there. As we wait for the next games to come on court now, players are assembling in the player meeting area, which we have in the centre of the hall, just off view to the left of the stream. See one of our volunteers there, Elaine Horgan, is coming on to change the shuttles, take the old shuttles and put some new ones. We're going to be looking at some men's singles next on court 1. It's going to be the grade C men's singles final. That's going to be between Alan Doyle and Rian Fox-Hughes. Of course, Rian Fox-Hughes already featuring in the final of the grade B men's singles. He lost out to Callum Thomas there earlier today. So also he's featuring in the grade C. So some good results from him lately. And we're seeing him featuring in multiple events today. Quite a few matches taken on court now. All 4 courts clear, ready for the next rounds. I believe the 2 o'clock rounds, which are going to be called slightly early. Well on schedule here today.
An exciting final ahead here. Alan Doyle and Rian Fox-Hughes.
Yeah, I'm expecting some long rallies in this game and some hard fought points.
Ladies and gentlemen, starting on court number 1 of the grade C men's singles final. Please put your hands together for Alan Doyle and Rian Fox-Hughes.
As the matches are called on court there. Of course, this is going to be Alan's first match today, and Rian haven't played a match already. He might have a little bit more knowledge of to how the hall is playing today.
Yeah, well, he's had the advantage.
Seems to be playing differently on both sides.
Well, he's had the advantage of playing a doubles final and a singles final already.
Yep.
Alan Doyle, an under-19 player here, very competitive on the under-19 national circuit this year.
Ladies and gentlemen, on court number 3, we have the grade C men's double final. Please let's big hand for Kieran and David Haskell. And Richard Stilla and Amy Davis. And the umpire is Ollie Wheeler.
Yeah, of course, Alan playing in all of the under-19 events this season and having good results. His last event will be in the under-19 Ulster Open, where he lost out in the quarterfinals, but a good result for him. Lost out to Machi Chung, another up-and-coming under-19 Irish player. So some good results for Alan Doyle this season on the under-19 level. Again, good to see him playing in these senior events also, Ashley.
To gain that experience as well, just again against different opponents at times, maybe with some of the, if you're in one age group, you can face the same opponents. But if you play up into these competitions, you're just increasing your opportunities of playing a range of opponents, and that's so important for your badminton. Just being playing a range of opponents, a range of different skill sets, and a range of experience, I suppose, as well, if you're playing older players.
Yep, definitely good for these junior players to be getting match practice at senior level, and that's something that these events are great for, Ashley, isn't it?
Yes.
junior players get practice playing at the senior level and getting to come and play in a great venue.
We've some very young participants today. I think one of our players was under 13, competes on the under 13 circuit, and we have a final later on today made up of under 17 players, and another final maybe made up of under 15, where Leah and Ria Prakas take on one another in a singles final.
Good to see a lot of our juniors playing today.
So Rian and Alan just making their final preparations here before stepping on court. Really looking forward to this game, to a hard fought match here.
Yeah, expecting to see some long rallies here, Ashton. Some patient rallies. Be interesting to see how Alan adjusts to playing on this side of the hall with the issues people have had today with their length. See how quickly he adjusts.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right.
And both players guaranteed to give it 110%. Very similar in that way, you know, they leave everything on court.
Yeah, all of the games here today, really competitive games here today from everyone, all the way from grade B down to H. We've seen some really competitive games.
And do you think maybe that's because it's just the final they're focusing on here today, Craig?
Yeah, and just being in such a big venue and a nice setup, it's really made the games really competitive. Everybody wants to win and take home the silverware later this evening at the awards event, which is taking place in the Carlton Hotel.
1-1 here. Game is kicked off. There, that sideways drift again, catching players out.
Again, we see that, yeah. It'll be interesting to see how quickly he's able to adjust to that. Nice stop drop there from Rian. Just going along that one again, Ashton. Needs to be careful here at the start of this game. He doesn't give away too many unforced errors on his length.
Oh, neck court there. They're always nice just to get you settled, to increase the confidence a little bit when they come off in your favour.
As we see from the other direction, landing well in that one.
Yeah. Maybe get lulled into a false sense of security. If you're hitting long, you feel maybe that your opponent is going to do the same.
Service over, 3-5.
Yeah, as we see Alan opting to flick serve there, but just didn't get enough length on it. Rian able
totally
to jump
alert.
up around the head fast there. Smash down the line.
Recovery there.
It's a brilliant rally. It's really a brilliant rally there. Net court from both players. A nice disguised drop from Alan, which Rian was able to get back. And Rian just getting the net court there to take that one. Great rally.
Players worked all four corners there particularly well in that rally.
Again, Alan nice and early on the net there, just to force the mistake from Rian.
Lovely touch there at the net, very, very tight. Another net court. This time not in his favour, unfortunately.
Again, Alan just leaving that one on the back line, and all of them have fallen in so far, Aisling.
And he's there, his feet are there, he's ready to hit. Maybe just a little bit of nerves creeping in.
A little bit.
maybe wishing them out a little bit more
11-4 interval.
rather than just playing the shuttle.
Again, the length in this hall can be quite deceptive on whether it's in or not, so you should really be trying to take those.
Two very experienced coaches and players out there to coach the boys at the mid-game interval.
Yeah, of course. Well-known singles player in the Irish circuit, Nigel Boyne, coming out to talk to Alan. And another well-known singles player on the senior circuit, Jack O'Brien, coming out to talk to Rian there at the break.
Just seems to have settled in there a little bit, you know, maybe a little bit of encouragement there to keep going for Rian.
11-4 up now.
11-4 play.
Our photographer there in the corner taking several pictures.
Yeah, we see
lovely
Chris
rally.
Allen upping the pace there, that rally.
Definitely.
Definitely upping the pace there.
Very accurate smash down the line there.
That one's fallen in.
6-11.
Nice and early on the net there again from Allen,
11.
forcing the lift out the back from Rian.
Tight nets there, hard to control.
8-11.
He's come very aggressively in the second half of this game, hasn't he, Ashton?
Really much more relaxed, much more determined.
Yeah, and that block just landing out, but a good rally there.
12-8.
Had a bit of everything in that rally.
Service over.
Very few unforced errors there from Rian Fox-Hughes. That might be one of the first he's hit. Really judging the lines well, Rian. Oh wow.
And that's a nice shot there.
10.
Well held to the last second and just switched it cross court.
Yeah, the cross net there.
From a low down position as well.
Yeah, difficult shot to play. Yeah, executed it well. That one's gone long too.
11-12.
He's under much more pressure this half of this set. Great variety from Alan from the mid-game interval.
Just falling out there too, that one. Good patience here from Alan after trailing at 11.
And a great comeback, 11-4 down to make it 12-all.
Service over. 13-12.
Good attack there from Alan.
Service over.
Two smashes on the body, took the pace off the shuttle then to force an error.
Playing with a lot more control. A lot more belief in his shots, I feel, as well, Craig.
Yep.
Just waiting on the call here. It's
Yeah,
in.
we've seen that one fall in there as well. He seems to be getting a better judgment of the pace of the hall now from this side of the court.
A little bit high there on that net shot.
Yeah, a little bit loose. Just allowed Rian to come on and push it down to the back of the court.
And well pounced on by Rian as well. Anticipated that well.
Again, he's just left one there in that corner. He's finding it hard to judge those in the round the head corner there.
Yeah. And frustration, you can see
Yeah,
it on his
frustrated
face.
he's left it.
Lovely net from Rian. Very tight.
16-14. Service over. 15-16.
They'll push onto the body there by Alan.
Yeah, it's a nice punch clear there from Rian, just catching Alan off guard. Just punches him, and Alan's quite off balance then, making the error.
Just long on the lift there. They've done well to dig it out. Just wide.
Just falling wide as well, yeah. That's where we've seen a lot fall and drift out there today, Ash, in the games we've seen so far. Again, just another unforced error from Rian, off balance.
16-19.
Very fast pace of the game as well, Craig. Even between points, players determined to kind of get on with it.
Yeah,
Not too
just
much time.
short again there from Alan. Rian able to jump up.
Game point 16.
What we would call a stick smash
Clipping it down.
down the line.
Good defense there from Rian.
Yeah, nice net there from Rian, catching the tape. And
Give him the
that's
first
going to
set.
give him the first game there.
21-16.
His players change ends.
We did see a great comeback there from Alan. Just maybe couldn't sustain it, but promising going into the second set here.
Yeah, what is Nigel, an experienced singles player, what's he going to be saying to Alan now at the break, Ashton?
I reckon he'll remind him of that kind of that push off he made from the mid game interval. Tell him to keep his cool, that the ends are going to be very, very different here, but to keep with the tactic and keep believing in his shots. What do you reckon, Craig?
Yeah, definitely. I think Nigel from the first one has been trying to get Alan to play a little bit more aggressively, but he can't get impatient. He needs to rally and look for good opportunities to attack. When he's done that, seems to be taking a lot of points.
And do you think Rian will change anything here going into the second set, or will he be determined to keep to the same game plan if it's working?
I think he's going to try to keep to a very similar game plan. He's going to have to be a little bit careful on his judgment of length now on this side.
Yeah.
And just try and keep Alan on making those unforced errors, which was one of the first game. So we'll see what happens here. It's going to be an interesting second game.
Second game. Love all. Play.
Yeah, nice cross slice there from Alan, taking that point. He set that up well, forced a short lift. That's what he's going to need to do in this game, Ashton.
I feel like he's utilising those back corners now as well, maybe playing flatter into them this set.
3 love.
He'll be happy with that start.
Love.
Oh, he got it back.
Yeah, good shot.
Love.
Oh, it was nice when those go your way.
Yep.
Poor Rian will
He'll
feel
take
hard
that
done
one.
by.
Good start to this game from Alan, eh?
Yeah, very positive start. Whether it's this side he feels more comfortable on.
Again, on this side, we just see another one fall in that Rian thought was going long.
The first set, he had a lot that fell out for him. No, he judged the lines very well. And even the courts here, very different.
Yeah, many players not have played on these courts before. These are Yonex mats. They're actually from the Olympic Games in London. They are 4-piece mats, and they zip in 3 different places. So they're a high quality mat. Many players mightn't have played on a mat like this before. There today. Certainly these two have.
And even I think this court, court 1, might be quite different to court 2, which Rian played his other 2 games on this morning. So maybe that factoring a little bit in.
The shuttle can fall onto the lights slightly differently on each court here today. And that can make a bit of a difference.
Opting for the forehand high serve.
Yeah, Alan, very attacking there. Straight off serve, pushing forward. As we see an unforced error there on the service.
3-8.
After a hard fought rally, the focus back in then needed for the serves.
Yeah, nice shot there from Rian. Big, long jump into the round the head corner. Cross smash.
Executed extremely well. Good defense from Alan there. Very much more patient on his defense, maybe not forcing openings that weren't there before, like in the first set. Just happy enough to play it out and wait for the attack or the error.
Yeah, we just see a short lift there from Alan, giving Rian the chance to attack. Again, we've seen the shuttle today. Needs to be hit a little bit harder. Coming from the side Alan's on to get the correct length.
9.
And getting good length in men's singles is so important, Aisling, as we get to a higher level.
Service over. 10-6.
You will just be punished for short length in men's singles with the angle and the power that the men can generate. And both these boys well able to jump up into the air and smash a shuttle down. You just can't afford to have short lifts.
Yeah, as you see there again, Rian playing a nice net shot to set up a short lift for an easy smash to take the point. Yeah, you were saying, Aisling, about the length in men's doubles. That's why we see so many of the top level men's singles players serving with a backhand short serve to not give the opportunity to attack at the start of the rally with the forehand high serve. That one's fallen long, out the side. 9-10 Rian. Again, clinical up into the round the head corner.
Great comeback here.
Really jumping out well on those to get onto them early.
Service over.
11-10.
Maybe not expecting that return, was a little bit snatched a little bit at it. But he'll be happy with that comeback for sure.
Players talking to their coaches again here at the break. Close game this. Coach is giving the last advice to the two players before they get back on court for the second half this game. We're 11-10 to Alan Doyle at the moment.
11-10. Play.
He's going to have to keep up the attack here now if he wants to take this game. One fall in long.
Service over. 11 all.
11 all. As we see, a lot of frustration there from Alan, making 2 unforced errors in a row. Ashlyn just exiting the commentary area beside me here. She's going to take a quick break.
13,
So
11.
we're going to continue here with the men's singles.
Service over.
Just a bit late getting up on that one into the round the head corner. Good drop there from Alan.
13 all.
Forcing Reen to get down. Not quite able to get to the shuttle there. As we see there again, Reen getting up early into the round the head corner.
It's over. 14,
The cross smash.
13.
What a rally. What a rally that was. Reen fought for every point there. Alan very patient to take that one. Player's going to mop the court now. Just where Reen fell onto it. Nice rally though that. That takes us to 14 all now. This game. Of course, generally we would have a line judge that would mop the court, but no line judges here this week for this event. So players doing that job themselves. Players ready to play now again. 14 all. Again, you see that length
15-14.
from Ryan. Yeah, that's a nice smash there from Alan. He got up fast into the forehand corner. Able to put one down the line. Marina with little chance to get it.
Serves over. 15-17.
Fifteen, 17 now. And Dreen just making an unforced error on his smash there into the net. Alan keeping his composure well now in this game. Looking to take this match to 3 games. Nice little layoff, change of pace there from Rian. Feel like he needs to do that more if he wants to take this game. Just stop Alan attacking. Try and change the pace of this match. And again, nice drop there from Alan. Very disguised.
19-16.
One again. It's gone long.
Game point 16.
Again, nice block there from Alan to take that game.
Second
21-16.
game won by Alan Doyle, 21-16.
We are going to change sides here, and we are in a third game. Exciting match here. Hope you guys are enjoying it on the YouTube. We've got coverage of all 4 courts here today. You can switch to any of the courts. There's commentary on the 1 court today, but ability to switch to all courts should you wish to watch one of the other matches that are taking place. We're going to stick with the men's singles here. Coaches talking to the players, giving them some more advice. Good amount of people here spectating today. Great to see some of the family and friends of the players coming out to support. Of course, anybody can come and spectate this event here today. National Indoor Arena in Blanchardstown, the National Sports Campus. Fantastic facility out here. As we see the players get ready to play here again. Some last minute advice.
Ready to play. Final game, love all, play.
Alan just holding his back there.
Love.
I think he's okay though. 1 love.
Service over. 1 all.
Yeah, he's just... Yeah, Reen early onto the net there to make the kill.
2-1.
We've seen a lot of that. Good early net play in this game. Again, we see just on this side of the court, players struggling today to get length. A lot of drift in the hall today. Again, that's fallen out.
Service over. 2-3. Three all.
Again, we see
Service over.
cross smash
4-3.
from Rian, finding the space. Alan finding it difficult to defend against those so far in this match. Just see that one's landed long again.
Service over. 4-5.
Again, another one long there. Alan trying to play a flick down into the backhand corner.
6-4.
Needs to be careful of his length here. He's just made a few unforced errors in a row now. He needs to recompose himself. That's landed in. That has landed on the line. Nice smash there from Rian, jumping out into the forehand corner.
Service over. 5-8.
Yeah, it's just getting frustrated with himself. He needs to keep his composure now and not let this game get away from him.
Service over.
6-9 now.
9. Seven, 9. Eight, 9.
Good push back here from Alan. He's brought the game back to 8-9. Ryan anticipated that well.
Service over.
Took the net early
10, 8.
and then played a nice cross flick over Alan's head. Again, another unforced error from Alan. We're going to look to change sides now. 11-8 to Rian. Many of Rian's friends from his club supporting him from the stands. Rian playing in Galway Lawn Tennis Club. You see another circuit player coming out to give him some advice. Tony Crowley. Rian looking to just keep similar game plan to what he has now. Alan looking to keep his composure and not lose his head now in this second half of this game.
11-8. Play.
As we get underway. It's a nice block from Rian. He wasn't expecting it to come out of his body, but he had his racket ready and he got it over. Forcing a mistake from Alan. Yeah, good angle on that.
13-8.
Took it well. Short lift, jumped up. Good angle. Just trying to force a smash down the line there. Rian making an error. Alan looking to fight back now. Rian with the commanding lead now in this last game. It's going to be hard for Alan to come back here. That one's fallen long.
15-9.
Needs to keep his composure here, Alan. Or the game's just going to fall away from him. Again, we see the cross smash from Rian.
16-9.
Fast jump out into the forehand corner. Cross smash. Alan really struggling to get those.
17-9.
And that one is landed in.
Service over. 10-17. Eleven, 17.
Rian put in a smash in the net there. He just needs to keep his composure now. Get over the line here. You got a 5-point lead. Aisling rejoining me here on the commentary desk.
That's what he would have wanted to do off that point here.
18-12.
So we've seen a lot of errors here from Alan Ashton in the last game. Just losing his composure a little bit at times.
Maybe just Rian's experience, just being that little bit older and more mature on court. No, not letting his emotions get in the way of it. Fighting back here in a third, maintaining a lead.
19.
Alan fighting here though.
Lovely range of shots, unlucky.
Service over. 20. Match point 13. Service over. 14-20.
Match point.
2 match points saved.
15-20.
Three match points saved.
20.
There we go. Rian takes the title.
Thrilled. So he is.
He's delighted.
The fist pump there.
Yeah, his friends shouting him on from the crowd. Coming to thank them. Alan really just struggled to deal with many of Rian's plays in that game, especially some of Rian's cross attacks, cross smash. Really struggled to deal with that.
Great to see such a competitive final.
And in the end, he just let the game slip away from him in the third. Well done to Rian.
Second title of the day for Rian.
Taking the grade C men's singles there.
And another one to fight for later. In the mixed doubles, I believe.
Yep. Featuring again, we saw Molly Davis in the last game in the ladies doubles. She'll be playing in the grade B mixed doubles final with Rian later. So Rian featuring in both the grade C and grade B finals today. A few players featuring in multiple grades. Okay, we're just waiting for the next matches to get underway here. Again, plenty of the family here to support the players today, Ashton. A lot of them travelling from well outside Dublin to come to the event.
And really adding to the atmosphere.
Yeah, we heard at the end of that game, a lot of cheers from the crowd. It's great to see.
Next on court here, the grade G men's doubles final.
Again, fantastic setup here today. National Indoor Arena, Blanchardstown. As we hear the next game's being called on court now. We should be getting underway shortly here. All the games today being played in a good spirit as well, Ashton.
Great sportsmanship on show today. I think the players just really relishing in the fact that they're here, they're being able to play this competitive badminton. You know, especially after all the restrictions that affected our sport for the last 2 years. You know, it feels like a normal tournament again, I think, for the first time.
Yeah, it's great to see all the familiar faces back playing in the tournaments, and this is such a great event, and it's one of our newer events on the calendar, and it's really been received well over the years, and giving everyone a chance to play in such an amazing venue and setup, and everybody giving it 100% in every final. We really want to win some really competitive matches at all the grades here today, which is great to see also.
Starting on court 1 is the Grade G men's double final. Joe Manning and the 20 round. Paul Dempsey and Neil O'Connor. And up is Tom McGrath.
Here comes the players for the Grade G men's doubles final now. Audrey Dempsey, Jean O'Connor coming up against Nathaniel Navarro and Joe Early. Should be getting underway here shortly. I hope you guys are enjoying the commentary stream. You also have access to the other streams on the Badminton Ireland YouTube channel, should you wish to watch any of the other courts.
Court 3, ladies doubles, having gone to 3 sets here. Very competitive affair.
You can also follow updates of the event on Badminton Ireland Facebook, photos from the event, Twitter, Instagram, all accounts, Badminton Ireland accounts, posting some photos and information from the event. Our first men's doubles match on court for the commentary stream today. And even down at the Grade G and H, Ashton, we see the games being played in just as competitive a manner as the higher grades.
Definitely, I think everyone looks very well prepared for this, very sharp. Evident that clubs have maybe extended what would have traditionally been their badminton season to accommodate players and for players to be prepared for these finals.
Yeah, we've seen many of the clubs coming back a little bit later, obviously because of COVID, and extending on a little bit the club season into the summertime, which is good for the sport.
We have Mullingar Badminton Club represented here. Men's doubles here making their final preparations before we start. Their serve return.
Yeah, of course, Joe Early and Tanya Navarro from Mullingar Badminton Club. Not too far from us here in the National Indoor Arena. Also, we have Padraig Dempsey from South Dublin Badminton Club. Of course, they play at a Terranure Badminton Centre. And Jean O'Connor coming from Port Leash Badminton Club. So Players being representing clubs from a few different places. Padraig Dempsey from South Dublin Badminton Club, one of the bigger clubs in Dublin Ashen. You've played against
with
from
and
there
against, believe it or not.
many times in the Premier League.
Newly kind of relatively newly founded club in terms of badminton clubs, maybe playing out of Terenure.
Yeah, of
Walsall
course, many
Road.
of the Dublin clubs playing out of Terenure Badminton Centre. Kind of the home of badminton and Leinster, Ashen, right?
Many clubs would have their bases there, and if you go there on maybe during the winter, you could witness about 3 or 4 different leagues taking place, with a number of clubs being represented. A very strong league system, the Dublin District League.
So we're about to get underway here. Yeah, nice on the net there. Nice on the net there from Joe. Just took the net nice and early.
Good intent there from the get-go as well.
Padraig and Jean, 2 tall players, Ashton.
Yes. And can they use that height to their advantage now in
As
this
you've
set?
just seen there, they're going to be able to get some good angles on their smashes. Naturally being taller.
Many of the men's doubles pairs we're seeing in Europe in particular are be a lot taller than average. Huge advantage in men's doubles.
Of course, yeah.
Service up 2 all.
Neck cord there. Well dealt with. Well returned by Joe.
3-2.
See a lot of very tall players on the circuit now. Badminton World Federation circuit, Badminton Europe circuit. Denmark, one of the leading countries for badminton in Europe. Of course, Victor Axelsen.
Excellent smash there. Really accurate. Stray shuttle there on the court. Played back to their neighbours on court 2. Several clears in that rally, not something you often see in men's doubles, but maybe just getting used to the feel of the hall. Maybe you've used in recovery there more so.
Yeah, just trying to get used to the hall, Ashen, as you've seen people do today. As you see there,
Good counter
nice
attacking there.
interception there at the net. Playing a cross court in space.
Service over.
Again in men's doubles,
4-6.
always looking for those gaps, taking the pace off the shuttle, looking to play the shuttle into space, forcing short lifts.
Ball too high. Service over.
Men's doubles, of course,
7-4.
becoming a very aggressive and attacking game now on the circuit.
Yeah. So much power, pace,
8-4.
skill level is incredible to watch.
Great to see as well, Ash. And a lot of players wearing matching tops today. Not a requirement for this event, but
Very effective all the same.
great to see.
5-8.
All the players very professional, taking this event very seriously.
6-8.
Very fast-paced game here. Very little between these pairings at the start of this first set.
Again, good jump up there into the forehand corner.
6.
Put everything behind that smash. The flick serve there, catching Nathaniel a little bit unaware.
10-6.
We'd seen kind of short serves and kind of flat play, but he's the variation good there.
Again, we see height coming into an advantage there. Able to get some good angles on the shuttle from the attack.
They lead 11-6 as a result.
Yeah, it's a good start here for Padraig and Jean. Really able to use the height to their advantage in this game so far, Aisling, right?
Definitely. And what do you think Joe and Nathaniel are going to do to maybe counter that in this second half of this
They're going to be
first
looking
set?
play a little less defensively, try and take the pace off the shuttle a bit more, looking to block to the net and challenge the net a little bit more in this second half.
Jean and Paul determined to start.
11-6, play.
Yeah, we see a nice drop there from Joe. Down towards the tee. Cuts out your opponent's angle to play out.
Try to go for the middle there again. Just a small error on the smash.
Yeah, just the rear court shot there, catching the frame of the racket. Giving Nathaniel and Joe a chance to attack.
They're great when those miss hits come off for you, but maybe not so much against you. They can be quite frustrating.
Yep, for sure.
Much more attacking, like you said, Craig.
Yeah, they're
pushing
what they're looking
forward
to do in this game.
Good defense. Oh, and he
Yeah,
just
good
put the lift
defense
wide.
there from Joe and Nathaniel. Getting the better of Aldrich and Jean. Yeah, nice interception of the flick serve there.
Good short, sharp racket action to get up to put that down on the floor.
Again, I would have expected Nathaniel and Joe to be flicking this pair less, Aisling, just because of how tall they are.
There's not a lot of space there with their height for the flick.
And that's nice on the net there. Early, fast racket, and a nice short action.
Service over. 12-14.
Another net cord there. Just put long there.
Falling out, well left. Ah, that's unlucky there. They're trying to get on the attack more though, Joe and Nathaniel, in the second half of this game, Aisling. Like we thought that they might. Again, it's just a loose one there from Nathaniel. Off return of serve. First three shots, so important in men's doubles, Aisling.
They've got to be tight. They've just got to be a little bit safer with them. They know where they want to put it, but maybe just a little bit too loose at times.
Again, just a flick into the round the head. Nathaniel not able to get up quick enough on it. Yep, first three shots crucial in men's doubles at all levels.
There again, we saw three quite tight shots after the serve, and then the unforced error. Flick serve out on that occasion. Unfortunately, another just unforced error off the serve.
Joe being able to have his racket there early to get that one back, because it was a nice return of serve, flat and onto the body.
He did well there. Boys gaining their points here.
Game point here for Paul and Jean. Yeah, we just see there the angle that they're able to generate on their attack from the back of the court.
Very difficult for the boys to return.
Difficult for Joe and Nathaniel to deal with. They're going to have to look to play more attacking in this game, Aisling, take the pace off the shuttle a little bit more and challenge the net.
Both sides coping very well with this court. We saw in the previous games maybe a few errors with regards to judging their lines and things, but the pairs here cope quite well with that.
Yeah, they seem to be playing a more aggressive style of badminton.
Narrowing their margins a little bit, maybe not going for lines as much.
Yeah, the attack seems to be more central into the middle of the court.
At people's bodies a little bit more, you know, they're willing to play that out.
Of course, men's doubles, attacking into the centre or between the pairs. Always a good tactic to use.
Short discussion on tactics there. Both pairs determined to get out on court again. Ready to play the second set. Yeah, very different this side. We'll see how Nathaniel and Joe cope with it.
Yeah, it was a nice smash there from Joe, but he just gave away the attack, Aisling, didn't he? He decided to lift. Maybe should have laid off into the middle of the court
and
instead.
I really think they'll need to start looking at doing that now.
They don't want to let this game get away from them early. Again, a bit too defensive.
Can't be just happy to defend here in this game. They really will need to be more, maybe braver on the attack.
That's a nice one there.
That's good.
Gets up on the flick early. Smash onto the body.
Very nice. Net there.
It's well fought there by Nathaniel and Joe.
Nathaniel and Joe can extend the rallies, I think. Will benefit them here.
Of course, for them to get to this final, they have to win 2 matches. Slightly lower entry in the grade G than some of the other events. Again, people coming back after COVID, Aisling, trying to get back playing after the long break, right?
Some areas may be affected more than others.
Good fight there from the Mullingar boys.
To bring it to 3-6 in this second set. Oh, lovely cross net. Lovely net spin.
And the net court there.
Very well read. Followed that cross court across really nicely.
Always dangerous, Aisling, isn't it, in doubles to play cross court?
Yeah, unless there's a big gap there. People can afford to kind of cover the net a little bit more in doubles because they know they have someone behind them. They can take the risk at jumping forward, committing to it.
Good attack there from Joe at the back. 2 smashes, force in the air from Podrick. It's unlucky there again. Joe trying to be proactive now, Aisling, and attack a bit more.
And he read it well. It was just maybe overly committed, a little bit too far forward.
Clinical on the net there again. Just a little bit loose from Nathaniel. Needs to find better spaces on the court, Aisling. Again, unlucky on the net there.
10-5.
A little bit panic there on the lift maybe. To bring us to the mid-game interval there.
Yeah. Joe and Nathaniel have a lot to do here, Ashley, if they want to bring this, or turn this match around.
Yeah, I think they can do it. They've been really positive in parts of this. They've changed up their tactic. They've changed their game plan. Just executing it now.
A few things not going their way for sure, but
Yeah.
they're going to need to get back on the attack and take control of the net
Yes.
if they want to win this game.
There's been times when maybe they've been there and maybe it just didn't come off for them, or a net cord. Paul and Jean again on court, ready to go,
11-5.
determined to get this game under wraps.
Yeah, and it's a nice return of serve there.
That's
start us
positive.
off.
6-11.
Again, talking about how important the first 3 shots is in men's doubles. As you see, some unforced error there from Joe. A little bit late on his with his racket.
Just push that one wide.
Of course, Nathaniel lost out in the semi-finals of the mixed doubles in this event with his sister, I believe.
7-14.
7-14. Looking to get a run of points here.
Service over.
Again, just misjudged the flick.
Service over. 8-15.
Again, giving away a lift. Actually, I thought he would have been a bit earlier on the net there to try and make some sort of attack.
The gap was there, maybe. I suppose easier to see it from our position sitting here.
Another one just drifting out the side there. A lot to do here, actually, if they want to come back.
Boys have been very solid. Paul and Jean.
Very clinical on attack they've been, and just really difficult to play that defensive game against 2 players like this, Ashley, isn't it? Who are tall, getting good angles on their attack.
Good variation.
Difficult to drive through them also. There we see cross court into space.
10-18.
Paul and Jean have also covered the net quite well. They've been very sharp and very alert, you know, cutting out for each other also.
19-10.
And even when they have made maybe an unforced error, they've come back stronger in the second, maybe the
Yeah, we
next
see again
set of
there.
points.
You're just mentioning players taking the net, challenging the net. Very important in men's doubles.
Good attack there from Joe.
Service over. 11-20.
Good variation, the drop and the smash combination.
Match point here.
12-20.
Unforced errors.
Saving a match point.
Aye, nice shot there from Joe.
13-20.
Just a
Nicely
soft
done.
turn into space.
Ball.
Fighting well here, Ashley.
Maybe
Learned
overly eager on the far side, but the boys are fighting back
few
well.
match points saved now.
Long.
Well left by Joe.
15-20.
Saves another match point.
Game.
And that's
he
going to be
leaves
it. That one long out the bag.
Okay,
Your grade G men's doubles winners.
match won
Patrick
by
Dempsey,
Patrick Dempsey,
Gene
and
O'Connor.
Gene O'Connor,
Congratulations to them.
21-15.
Just proved to be too difficult for Joe and Nathaniel to deal with Ashton with their height, angles they were getting on their attack, and quite clinical at challenging at the net.
Definitely covering like the net very, very well. It was hard to get it by them, even with the blocks, even on defence. But full credit to Paul and Jean. They really stuck at it, didn't panic maybe when an unforced error came, and saw out the game well.
Going to be sticking with men's doubles now. Many of the games on at the moment. The men's doubles. Going to be looking at the grade D men's doubles final now. Connor Bradley, Dara Higgins. Coming up against William Cummins and Fergal Hannon. Should be another good game of doubles this. Both these pairs playing together throughout the season. We're going to say goodbye to Ashton Ryan here in the commentary desk. We're going to thank her for her inputs and insights into the matches we've seen so far today. We're going to continue here though. Cover the rest of the games for you today. Great setup here in the National Indoor Arena. Not possible without all our great volunteers we have for Badminton Ireland events, many other events, provincial, regional. Players are getting ready at the meeting point here to make their way onto court for the next match. A lot of activity here in the hall today. Friends and family coming out to support the players in their matches. Thanks again to our sponsors, Carlton Hotel Blanchardstown. They will be hosting the award ceremony for the players this evening after the event has finished. So we're looking forward to that. And players will get a chance to have a meal and receive their winner or runner-up medals. Also thanks to Forza, long-time sponsor, Badminton Ireland and the events. Of course, Forza Shuttle's been used here this week. We have seen players struggling a little bit with the drift in the hall here today, but still some great matches being played nonetheless. As the next matches get called here. Players making their way to course. Well on schedule here today at the FZ Forza Irish Graded Nationals. The team behind the scenes here: Conor Doherty, Greg Farrell, Badminton Ireland staff, keeping the event running very smoothly today. Great setup they have done with the hall to make this event very special for the players playing. Looking at men's doubles now. Grade D final. In for a good match here. course, Connor Bradley already winning the Grade E men's singles final earlier today. Connor featuring in a few of the grades here today, Grade E and Grade D. Also, Grade C, featuring in 3 different grades today. Connor Bradley with his partner Dara Higgins in this game, both players from South Dublin Badminton Club. We've seen a few South Dublin Badminton Club players here today. They play in Terranure Badminton Centre. Of course, then their opponents, Fergal Hannon, William Cummins. We've seen Fergal already winning in the singles earlier today, so already 1 title for him today. Fergal from Galway Lawn Tennis Club, of course. Many Galway Lawn Tennis Club's players featuring in the finals here today, cheering on each other. And William Cummins from Country Club. He also featured in the final with his mixed doubles partner, Aishin O'Mara. They were playing on court earlier today. Of course, William already winning the Grade D mixed doubles final here today with his partner Ashton. They beat Alan Nelligan, Sinead Galvin earlier today. 4 coverage, the commentary started here, so already a title here for William today. Looking to take another one now with Fergal. Both looking for double titles.
Fergal.
Apologies if I said that wrong. Players talking just before the game gets underway here. Looking at over 78 players playing here today in the National Indoor Arena. From grades B through to H. The finals, of course, the preliminary rounds all have taken place a couple of months ago. And then the finals played right here, the Sport Ireland National Sports Campus.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Fergal Hannon and William Cummins. And on my left, Dara Higgins and Connor Bradley.
About to get underway here with this final.
Fergal Hannon served to Connor Bradley. Love all, play.
Yeah, nice flick there from Connor over the head of William.
1 love.
Good return of serve there from William.
1 all.
Just pushing it flat onto the backhand side. As we see our announcer, Dave Murphy, popping onto the screen there.
1.
Get off the screen, Dave. Joke with Dave there as he walks by the commentary desk.
3-1.
3-1 here. There's some forced error there from Fergal.
1.
Trying to play a smash around the head. Yeah, nice play from William there at the net. Look to take the pace off the shuttle. Try and create some attacking opportunities. Yeah, it's good attack there from William and Fergal. Channeling the attack into the middle between Connor and Dara. Fergal just turning the shuttle away from Dara there. Dara on it a little bit late. Just gone along that one.
5-4.
Again, talking earlier today, the men's doubles, how important the first 3 shots are. We've seen that today at all the grades. Again, good example there. Good return of serve. Yeah, good attack from the backcourt there from Dara. Just jumping into the forehand corner nice and early. That's what we're talking about there in the first 3 shots. Nice return there from William, stepping in onto the serve early. Good communication there from William. Just letting Virgo know he's going to take that one at the back. A little bit defensive there. Good attack from Connor at the net. Taking that point. Good challenge on the net there from Connor. That's unlucky there from William.
10-7.
Just needed to push that with a bit more length there to get it into the court. Making unforced error. Had some good results this season, William and Fergal. Not just in this event, but in other events, regional events. Playing many tournaments together. Of course, Fergal and William playing many of the ranked senior events together this season as we approach the mid-game interval here. And we see another South Dublin member, Conor Bradley's doubles partner in the Grade C final today, Ken Edgeworth, going out to give his partner some advice at 11. Players looking to go back on court now. It started. Umpiring signaling 20 seconds on the clock.
Play.
Again, Connor really being aggressive on the net and coming forward, which is proving difficult for William and Fergal to deal with. Going to need to try and just take control of the net a bit more. Yeah, it's a good drop there from William. He set up Fergal nicely there at the net with that drop. Good disguise. Made it look like he was going to smash. Taking the pace off the shuttle nicely. Unfortunate. Good rally though.
Service over. 13.
Nice through the legs there from William Cummins. Just a reaction shot, but effective. He was in a bad position. 13-8 now.
Service over. 9-13.
Nice third shot there from
10,
Fergal.
13.
Serve. Racket ready. Ready from that reply from Connor there. Just falling out that one.
Service over. 14-10.
14-10. William and Fergal struggling a little bit at the moment to deal with. Connor and Dars, more attacking style of play. Quite a few enforced errors from them.
16-10.
They're going to need to work hard to get back into this game. Yeah, we see another one fall long there. Just a little bit too defensive from
10.
William and Fergal there in that point. Just giving Higgins and Bradley a more chance to attack.
Service over. 11-17.
Of course, men's doubles. Very attacking game. As you see on the European circuit. Yeah, it's just fallen in. That's better attack that time from William and Fergal. They're just
17.
trying to change the pace of the match a little bit in their favour here. They're going to need to. 5 points behind. Again, Fergal early on the net,
Service
but
over. 18-12.
needs to try and challenge, lay off of the net a little bit more to create those attacking opportunities that they need right now. Yeah, nice follow up there from Dara.
19.
Smashing the forehand corner and followed up well in the mid-court. Very important in men's doubles. Put pressure on your opponent. Following up attacks from the back of the court into the mid-court.
Service
Looking to
over.
take control of the net also.
19.
Seen a lot of that in this match.
Service over. 20. Game point. 13.
Nice return of serve there from William.
Service over.
Just a
14,
cross push
20.
into the space. And call from there. It's gone out, and the first game is going to be taken there by
First game won by Connor
Bradley,
and
Dara Higgins.
21-14.
as they switch sides. William and Fergal will be talking to each other now. Looking to see what they can do to turn this match around now in the second game. I feel they're going to need to be more attacking. Challenge more on the net if they're going to take this next game. We've seen them in the first game, William and Fergal being a little bit too defensive. giving away lifts. Going to need to see them laying off, challenging the net a little bit more in this game. Try and stop Connor and Dara from attacking so much. All other courts in action here as well today. You can watch any of the other courts on the Badminton Ireland YouTube channel. We've got some ladies singles on court 4 and court 2 at the moment, and some mixed doubles on court 3. Lots of games to choose from. We're going to stick with the men's doubles here for the moment. We're into the second game now.
Second game, love all, play.
Let's see what happens. Unlucky there from Connor, trying to intercept one going into the round the head corner. Fergal with the flick serve, slanted out. Again, just a mistake from Fergal there in the mid court. Again, it's important to get good length in the mid court on those shots. Just making sure they're going down past the service line. And that's a nice drop there from Dara. Forced a mistake.
Serves over.
2-3 now.
3.
Just a quick mop of the court there. No line judges here at this event this week, so players mopping the courts themselves.
2, 3.
Better attack there from Fergal and William. They're going to need to do more of that if they're wanting to take this game. Yeah, nice drop there from Connor. Stop drop down to the front of the court, setting up for an unforced error. Again, just a mistake there from Fergal in his return serve. Seen a lot of unforced errors from for the moment from William and Fergal. You're going to need to reduce those if they want to make something happen in this game.
7.
Again, we see mistakes creeping in. Yeah, William and Fergal getting back on the attack there. They turned that rally around well.
Got it 4-7.
Just again, Fergal pushing one long out the back. We've seen that today a lot on this side of the hall. Little bit of drift. Players having trouble with their length. Again, nice drop there from Dara from the back of the court. That's better there from William. Up early. Trying to get onto the attack. Proved well for him in that one.
Service over. 10-5.
Dara and Connor, of course, playing South Dublin Badminton Club. Playing out of Ternier Badminton Centre, that club.
6-10.
One of the bigger clubs in Dublin. Fergal, playing in Galway Lawn Tennis Club.
7-10.
William, playing in Country Club, Tipperary. These pairs have been playing a lot together this season, especially William and Fergal. Played quite a few events together.
Service over, 11-7, interval.
William and Fergal playing in the Leinster Open back in January this year. Losing out to Scott Day and Vincent Pontanoza in that one. One of the higher ranked events, senior event, Leinster Open. Of course, Fergal and William also playing in the Munster Premier Open earlier this year.
20 seconds.
Losing out in the semi-finals in that one. So they've had some good results this season, William and Fergal together. Hence why they're in the final of the Grade D event here this weekend. National Sports Campus. So we see another mistake there from
12-7.
Cummins and Hannon. 12-7 now.
Service over, 8-12.
And that's well left there by Dara.
Service over,
He just let that
13-8.
land out the back line. Again, a nice shot there from Dara, just laying it off down to the tee.
14-8.
Nice shot in men's doubles, that. Force your opponent to make the defensive shot.
15-8.
Just look a bit deflated here now, William and Fergal. They really need to fight back if they're to get back into this match. And that's a good attack there from William.
Service over.
Got it early into the round the head corner. Smash down the line. And unlucky there. Williams just put that shuttle long out the back.
Service over.
Good a chance to attack, just
9.
a little bit tense, frustrated perhaps. Good jump into the round, in the forehand corner there from William.
10-16.
Stick smash down the line. Dara shouting no. Signal the shuttle's out. 17-10.
10.
7 points clear now for Dara and Connor. As we see another mistake off return of serve from Fergal. Again, good attack there from William. Needs to be doing more of that if he wants to take this game here.
18.
Again, nice there from William. He's fighting hard early onto the net. Challenge the net. Really important in men's doubles. Challenging the net. Want to force your opponent to play defensively if we can. And a mistake off return of serve. We've seen a few of those here the second half of this game.
12.
Match point now. Title point. And just a
Service over.
retention there. Connor at the net, missing that one. And that's going to be it. It's all over here. Connor Bradley, Dara Higgins
Thank you very much.
going to win
Thanks, man. Thank you.
men's doubles.
Match won by Conor Bradley
Great
and
D
Dara
final there.
Higgins,
21-14, 21-13.
Okay.
Very good performance there from Connor and Dara. Very clinical. Made very few unforced errors. Just could have been the difference in that match. Attacked the shuttle well. Early on the mid-court. Early on the net. Made a big difference. Fergus and William just struggled to get on the attack against them. Made a lot of unforced errors, and it just cost them that game potentially. As we hear the next game, next player's been called to the waiting area. We'll be looking at a mixed doubles game next. Great B final. Daniel O'Mara, Ashley Coyne coming up against Reen Fox Hughes, Molly Davis. Should be in for an exciting game here. Reen already today, playing in multiple finals and having mixed results there. We've seen him put in a good performance in the singles final earlier, beating Alan Doyle. I had that one on the commentary stream earlier today. Ollie Davis, of course, also playing in multiple finals today. We saw Molly on court earlier with her partner Jennifer Lawler, winning the ladies doubles final of the Grade B event. So Molly looking to take another title now in the mixed doubles, as well as Ryan, who's looking to take another title today. So many of these players featuring in multiple finals today, which has been useful for the players and just finding out how the hall's been playing. It's been playing with a bit of drift today, from left to right, and a bit longer from one side to the other. So players have had to adjust a little bit to that today. Also, got some other finals taking place on the other courts at the moment. Some ladies singles. Michelle Shokin, Nicole Joy is on court 4 at the moment. Two upcoming junior players. Good to see these players playing in these senior events, as our announcer Dave Murphy calls on the next match, which is the one that we're going to be continuing on with. Seamus Halpin, of course, umpiring this match. One of our international umpires. Seamus himself umpiring at the recent Tokyo Olympics in Badminton. Of course, Badminton being introduced for the first time at the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. Big step forward for the para-badminton side of the sport. Seamus also umpiring at many international events across Europe. Recent European Championships in Madrid. Seamus would have been umpiring at that too. So, experienced umpire here, taken to the chair for this match.
Thanks. Thanks, I suppose.
Of course, Reen and Molly playing together. this season. Having some good results.
You're receiving, isn't it?
And of course we saw
Okay, thank you.
Rian Fox Hughes also winning the Grade B men's doubles with his partner Callum Thomas earlier today. Very close game that one was. Excellent match. Rian Fox, Callum Thomas beat Adam Danes and Brian McGowan in that one. 22-20 in the third game, so a very tight match there earlier today. It should be interesting to see how that plays into this game. How much energy Rian has. He's played a lot of matches today. Doubles, singles, and mixed doubles now. So let's see what his energy levels are like now in this match. Of course, Daniel O'Mara playing in the mixed doubles. Of course, earlier this year, Daniel O'Mara won the Grade A men's doubles with partner Brian O'Mahony. So Daniel already having good results in the Grade A tournament so far this season, which could change the way this match goes. He has a lot of experience playing events, playing all the way through junior badminton, now playing senior badminton,
Ready to play?
getting good results at senior level.
You never lost it, actually. You never lost.
Is this being recorded? Can everybody hear this?
Of course,
I'd like a new umpire, please.
Ashley O'Mara, Ashley Coyne, apologies, playing in all of the ranked events this season also. Also playing in the Grade A Nationals. Ashley Coyne getting to the semi-finals of the Grade A ladies doubles earlier this season.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Ashley Coyne and Daniel O'Mara.
Match about to get underway here.
And on my left, Molly Davies and Rian Fox Hughes.
Should be in for an exciting match here.
To Molly Davies. Love all. Play.
Of course, we'll see some very different styles of play in this mixed doubles than we've been seeing in the men's doubles. Very different game mixed doubles. Trying to put the ladies under pressure a lot.
1-all.
Finding gaps, turning the shuttle, taking the pace off. Going to see a lot of that in this match. Again, fast there from Daniel O'Mara, smashing the forehand corner, quickly across into the round the head corner and straight down the line with the smash.
Service over.
Long that one.
All.
Again, a good racket there from Molly at the net. She's just able to cut out that push from Daniel.
Out. Service over. 3-all. 4-3.
Last match has just been called to the waiting area as well there. The half three,
Service over.
the last scheduled matches for these finals today. It's been a pleasure to be here on the commentary with you all day.
5-4.
We've seen some great matches so far.
Correction. 6-5.
6-5 now.
4.
Oh, 6-4. Correction from the umpire. Yeah, clinical from Daniel.
Service over.
Just pushing into the mid-court and getting early on the mid-court. Really important in mixed doubles when you're the male player. Getting early on the mid-court. Trying to set up the lady at the front. Again, Rian Fox-Hughes deciding to play cross-court there, and just Aisling was ready. She's at the net waiting for it. Nice smash from Molly. Down to Ashi. Always a good idea to smash at the girl when possible in ladies doubles.
Service over. 7-all. Ashley.
Put them under pressure. Umpire raising his hand. Seamus looking for the tournament referee. Listening to some of the other games being called there in court. We're just waiting for a referee to come on court here to assist the umpire. And they've called actually here on this match for a service judge.
Molly, Reen, Daniel, Ashley.
Not something you often
Just
see.
going to be using a service judge
but
from now on, just to let you know. Okay.
Service judge has been called on court.
7-all.
Must be something with the service that the umpire's not happy about.
Eight, 7.
8-7 now. Yeah, brilliant attack there from Daniel at the back. And Ashley. Able to play the backcourt there really well and come back forward to take the net.
Service over.
Nice fast backhand drop there from Rian. Forcing a mistake.
Service over. 10-8.
Again, a nice racket there from Rian. Net court.
10.
Forcing Ashley to lift out the back.
Service over. 11-9. Interval.
Interval now. Some coaches coming on. Give the players some advice. Of course, one of the lead coaches in Galway Lawn Tennis Club, Declan Bennett. Coming on to give some advice to Rian and Molly here at the break. Brian Henderson. Coming on to give some advice to partner Ashley and Daniel.
Court 1, 20 seconds.
11-9.
20.
Daniel and Ashley. Tight game so far.
You can bring the shuttles over there. Thank you.
Players going to be looking to take the mid-court net early. Try and find space. Really important in mixed doubles.
11-9.
Trying to find those gaps between the male and female player. Fast turns. Of course, male player tends to play more straight
9.
in mixed doubles and not so much cross court. And the female player playing more cross court to take the attack away from them.
Service over.
Cross-court lifts, often seen from the female player, to try and force the male's attack away from them.
11-12.
Molly with the miss hit there. She's going to win that point. 11-12 now, it's tight. Again, just a mistake there from Daniel, jumping out in the forehand caller early. Nice, but straight into the net. Smash there. It's been called long. Again, see players struggling with the length from this side of the hall. Shuttle travelling long. Again, we see another lift out the back. A few unforced errors out of Rian and Molly. And that's brilliant by Rian there. Brilliant by Rian. Under pressure from Ashley at the net and managed to turn the shuttle away from her into space. That's what we were talking about. Mixed doubles. As we see, service fault being called.
15-14.
That's what the umpire was bringing in the service judge for. He was worried that there was service issues. And of course, generally we haven't had service judges for this event, but if the umpire deems it necessary to bring in a service judge, he can do so. That one landing on the line.
15.
Good racket there from Ashley. She was early on that return. Again, it's a soft layoff there by Rian. It's forcing the lift out the back. Yeah, and nice move from Daniel there in the net. He's seen, read it well. Managed to get the net kill. And a mistake there from Molly. Good interception there from Rian. He's trying to force a mistake.
Service over.
Game point now to O'Mara and Coyne. And that's a nice shot there. Again, first three shots very important in mixed doubles. Trying to force lifts, get on the attack early. That's what we've seen so far from Daniel and Ashley in this match. They're really dominating the mid-court and net. And Daniel, with some good attack from the back of the courts, being able to force poor decisions from Rian and Molly. Ashleen's been able to capitalise on the net so far in this match. Really being proactive at the net. She has been so far. So see the coaches on giving some advice again. Nearly at the end of the schedule here today for our matches. 3 matches just coming onto court now. Hope you've enjoyed the coverage so far on our YouTube channel. Access to all 4 courts being streamed. We're going to continue on with the mixed doubles here. Mixed doubles grade B final. Players coming back to court. Again, we've seen the service judge being called onto this court because the umpire had issues with some of the players' serves that he wanted a service judge there for. So that's why we have a service judge on this match. Again, nice there from Daniel. He just turned the shuttle back into the middle of the court to make it difficult for Molly to lift out into the corner, and she made a mistake. Clinical from Ashley there on the net again. She's been solid so far in this match on the net. Again, we see big attack there from Daniel at the back. Big smash. Short lifts. Tree love now. Slow start for Molly Ree in this game.
Service over. 1-3.
A lot of junior players playing here in the finals today,
Out.
which is great to
Service
see.
over. 4-1. Five-one.
5-1. Good start here from Ashley and Daniel. They're really putting the pressure on Molly and Reen in this game. Looking to take this title in 2 games, possible.
Service over. 2-6. Service over. 7-2.
Again, unlucky there from Daniel. He was early on the mid-court. He just didn't give it enough pace to get it, turn it back into the tee.
Sorry, Jack.
4-7. Service over. 8-4. Nine, 4.
Sorry, yeah.
Service over. 5-9. Service over. 10-5. Service over. 6-10. Service over. 11-6. Interval. 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Return to your chair, coach. Thank you. No, Daniel.
11-6. Play. Service over. 7-11. Service over. 12-7. Seven.
Come on.
14-7.
Go. Go.
15-7. Seven. Service over. 8-16. Nine 16. Service over. 17-9. Service over. 10-17. Service over. 18-10.
Yes, yes, yes. Go. Go. Play, Molly.
Service over. 11-18. Service forward called. Too high. Service over. 19-11. Service over. 12-19. Thirteen, 19. Service over. 20. Match point. 13.
So match point here for Daniel and Ashley. Take the Grade B title, and they've done it. All over here. Quite clinical in the end from Daniel and Ashley. Proved too strong for
Well done.
Marina Molly in that one, so they take the 21-17, 21-13.
And Ashley Coyne.
And that's another title for Reen today.
21-13.
And Molly. Daniel only featuring in the mixed doubles here today. And Ashley just in the mixed doubles also. They take the Grade B title there. Few matches left on court here. See the players coming off court there. Some of the last matches today of the finals are taking place now. We're going to switch over now. Court 3. where we'll be looking at the last match today on the stream. We're looking at Jake Butler, Kieran O'Brien in the Grade H men's doubles final against Jamie Blakeman, Carg Muldoon.
8-11.
This match has just got underway, so we're going to pick it up on at 11-8.
Nine, 11. Ten, 11. Oh.
So Jamie Blakeman and Carg Muldoon from Alpha Badminton Club, based in Lisburn Rackets Club. Two junior players. Again, we've seen many junior players today playing in these events, which is great to see. Their opponents then, Jake Butler from Agneil Badminton Club and Kieran O'Brien from Ennis Tennis and Badminton Club, Clare. So all players spread around from various provinces in this match.
Service over. 12 all. Service over. 13.
We also saw
12.
Kieran O'Brien is of course in the men's singles
Service
final
over.
of the Grade H
13
today.
all.
He won the Grade H men's singles final against Ian Corrie, 21-17, 21-11 earlier today. So Kieran looking to win another title here in the men's doubles in the Grade H event.
Fifteen, 13. 16-13. 17-13.
Nice shot there from the back of the court, forcing a mistake.
Service over. 14-17.
14-17 now. Blakeman to serve,
Service
tries to
over.
flick serve out the back.
18-14.
Again there, nice shot from the back of the court from Kieran. Just placing his attack between the players, and of course, we've seen that's very important in men's doubles today.
20, game point, 14.
Final matches are on court here now for the Forza Irish graded finals today. 2 matches left on court. This is going to be the last match today that we're covering with you.
First game won by Jake Butler.
As we see, the first game won by
21-14.
Jake Butler, Kieran O'Brien, 21-14. As we see Jamie's dad coming on court there to give him some advice at the interval. Gonna need a big effort in this game from Jamie and Carrick to beat these two players. Of course, Jamie and Carrick still playing junior badminton, so possibly not played in a setup like this before, as with many of the players here today in the event. Continuing on now here.
Second game. Love all.
As you see, Guy Wheeler umpiring this match. Experienced umpire.
Fault.
Just many of the regional
1 love.
national level events in Ireland. See there some spectators still watching from the stands.
2 love.
Good attack there. Carrick just not ready for it. A little bit short on the lift as well. Very important in men's doubles that you get good length on your lift, on your defense.
Service over. 1-3. Two, three.
Again, nice shot there from Jamie. Good placement of the smash between the two players, forcing the lift out the back. They're going to have to do more of that in this game if they want to take this match.
Service over.
Short lift again.
4-3. Service over.
And forced error there, serve into the net. 4-all now. Much of the play is stopped on the other courts. We just had
5-4.
court 4 play finisher on the last match of the day here with you on court 4.
Service over. 5-4.
Many of these players that played here today will have an award ceremony tonight in one of our sponsors' hotels, the Carlton Hotel Blanchardstown. Again, we'd like to thank them for
6-5.
sponsoring the event and hosting the awards event this evening, which should be without doubt a great event for the players to receive their
Service over.
winners and runners-up medals. Also, this event obviously sponsored by FZ Forza. Forza shuttles being used here at the event.
7-6.
Again, Carrick just a little bit long with his length there. Carrick and Jamie are going to need to get on the attack a bit more if they're going to take this game here.
Service
See an error there
8-7.
Kieran. Jamie serve it.
Service over.
Just too many unforced errors. The first 3 shots from Carrick and Jamie here at the moment. And that one's gone wide.
9-8. 10.
Good shot there
8.
from Jamie. Drive down into the round the head corner, forcing the mistake.
(11-8) interval.
Another interval now, 11-6. Better game this time from Jamie and Carrick. Seem to be getting the upper hand. Last game here today.
Twenty seconds. 20 seconds. Character set. 11-8. Play. Service over. 9-11. Ten, 11.
10-11 now. Another unforced error there, serve into the net.
12-10.
Again, a lot of mistakes.
Over,
First 3 shots in this
12.
match. That's unlucky there.
12,
Carrigan Jamie
4.
trying to attack more. Back at 12 all now.
Thirteen, 12.
Good smash there
14, 12.
from Jake. Straight down between the players. Little chance of them getting that one. Good shot there from Jamie. Got up early into the
13,
forehand corner. Early into the forehand corner. Attack the middle. And a nice block to the net there from Jamie.
Service
Jake
over,
even.
15-13.
And Jake to serve now. That block just catching the top of the net to make the lift more difficult. Putting it out the back. Turn a serve there from Jamie out the back.
13.
And a nice shot there from Carrick.
14-17.
Tight drop down to the front of the service line. Difficult to get back. Another error from Kieran there. It's a bit of frustration. Just needs to keep their composure now. They have a 2-point lead here. Umpire instructing players to continue.
Service over, 18-15.
3-point lead now. Another one out the side. We've just seen a lot of unforced errors in the second half of this game from Carrick and Jamie. Again, it's nice defense from Kieran. Followed it up well, laid it off down to the service line. Very difficult for Carrick to get forward and get it back. match point here now. And that's going to be it. Jake Butler, Kieran O'Brien winning the Grade H men's doubles final there.
Thank you, Jake. Thank you. Thank you, Kieran. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Garrett.
That's going to be our last match of the
Match
day.
won by Jake Butler and Kieran O'Brien, 21-14, 21-15.
Congratulations again to Jake and Kieran winning the Grade H men's doubles there. Just a little bit too much experience playing against the two junior players, Jamie and Carrick. Good performance from Jamie and Carrick though. They have lots to build on this going forward in the next tournaments and for the next season. So that's going to be it from our FZ Forza Irish Graded Finals. I'd like to thank again the sponsors for the event. FZ Forza, Carlton Hotel Blanchardstown for sponsoring the event. Dave Murphy on court here, looking for volunteers. Always looking for volunteers. You can always contact Badminton Ireland if you're interested in helping out at some of these events, volunteering at the events. The team are always looking for people to assist. Again, thanks to all the volunteers who set up for this event yesterday. They were here. They're going to be helping now take down the event. I hope you've enjoyed the matches here. I've been Craig McCourtney doing the commentating for Badminton Ireland on behalf of myself and the rest of the team. I'd like to thank you for watching, and we'll see everyone at the next event. Thanks to our volunteers again, umpires, officials, for making the event today such a success, and we wish everybody an enjoyable evening at the events or award ceremony in the Carlton Hotel, and we'll see you again soon. Thank you and goodbye.